Guns and gun control are back in the spotlight. Vice President Joe Biden is meeting with various groups this week, and today that included members of the National Rifle Association. Balanced coverage of the issue tops tonight's Fox 11 News at 9. Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. The Vice President is expected to have some sort of recommendation for the President by Tuesday.
And he says there are some themes you can expect to see. Biden says it appears there is some agreement over banning assault weapons and high-capacity ammunition magazines. He also says background checks need to be tighter. The task force was set up after the shooting at a Newtown, Connecticut's Sandy Hook Elementary, where 20 children and 6 adults were killed. The Vice President says the government needs to try to get involved to try to prevent such shootings.
There's got to be some common ground here to not solve every problem, but diminish the probability that what we've seen in these mass shootings will occur, and diminish the probability that our children are at risk in their schools.
Following today's meeting at the White House, the NRA said it was disappointed with how little the meeting had to do with keeping children safe and how much it had to do with attacking the Second Amendment, which the NRA believes allows individual Americans to own and carry weapons of their choice.
And locally, no matter the side, people want to see excessive gun violence stop in our country. Gun owners and non-gun owners alike are talking. Fox 11's Alex Rinaldo brings us both sides.
As part of the national conversation on gun control, the Wisconsin anti-violence effort participated in the talks with the Vice President this week. Executive Director Jerry Bonavia says the leaders seem interested in stopping more than just mass shootings like Sandy Hook.
Also the kind of day in, day out gun violence that affects and has devastated so many families around the country.
George Butts is the owner of Trigger Action Sports in Appleton. He says he too wants to see the violence stopped, but doesn't blame the weapons.
I don't believe that the guns are the problem. I believe that the people are the problem.
But Bonavia and Butts agree there is more that can be done to keep guns from falling into the wrong hands.
Policy options like background checks on all gun transfers.
A good idea, says Butts.
So it's a matter of being safe and locking up your firearms and keeping them away from people that shouldn't have them.
However, Butts takes issue with one idea being considered, banning high-capacity magazines.
It's no different than why does someone buy a car that goes 200 miles an hour when you can't drive at 200 miles an hour realistically here?
Butts would like to see more done to ensure good mental health in this country. Bonavia says there needs to be a multi-pronged approach.
I think that they'll take into consideration the types of proposals that are supported by both non-gun owners and gun owners.
In Appleton, Alex Rinaldo, Fox 11 News.